going on, guys? It is a beautiful day here in southern New England, and we are splitting up some pine kindling using a product I've been familiar with for a few years, but I never used one. It's called a Kindling Cracker. This was designed in New Zealand and it's manufactured in Australia. It was actually the concept of a 13-year-old girl as part of a school project, and now it's produced and sold all over the world. So quite a success story. And you know, to be frank, I actually stayed away from this product for several years because I didn't think I could justify the price of it. But after using this thing, feeling how substantial it is, how much safer it is, and how much easier it is to produce kindling, small kindling especially, I really like this thing. The opening to this is 6.5 inches. The total height, I believe this is 12 inches. Now there are bolt holes here on the bottom, so you could permanently fix this thing to a stump or whatever. I usually use this on a concrete surface and it's fine. It doesn't move around at all. I get a little bit of movement here on this stump, but I want to be able to move this thing and keep it portable. Like I said, it's got a 6.5 inch opening up top here. You don't obviously want to put something in here that's 6.5 inches wide, because when this thing splits, it needs room for expansion. And if you have something the same size as this mouth, you're just going to jam the piece of wood in there. The three main benefits I see with this product, probably number one being safety. Instead of splitting kindling the traditional way, where you're bringing down a hatchet in the direction of your hand holding the piece of wood, there's obviously an element of danger doing that. Regardless of how careful you are, you know, how you end up splitting this, there's an element of danger there. And there's an element of danger with this thing too, but if you do it properly, your hands are nowhere near this cutting edge. So once I have it set on there, I take my free hand away, I'm nowhere near that cutting edge. Second benefit I really like about this thing, you'll notice when I was splitting these earlier, when I split a piece, they stay contained in this ring. If I split this the traditional way, see, they end up flying all over the place and you have to pick up the pieces afterwards. So that's another benefit of the Kindling Cracker. And probably the third biggest benefit for me is it allows me to, you know, consistently create kindling that's the same size. I noticed when I used to split kindling with a hatchet, what would happen is I would end up with various size pieces. I would have break-offs. I just didn't get the same consistent product that I do get with this. Just to give you an idea how robust this thing is, you can look at the base of that and see how thick that cast is. I put some big pieces in this and I've hit it with a, believe it or not, a sledgehammer. Not the Kindling Cracker itself, but the round I had in here, because it had a knot in it. And if it was going to break, it would have broken on that. And I gotta say, it's held up well. So great tool. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next video. You want your ball? You paying attention?